Hello, all my earth signs. Welcome to your weekly reading. This, of course, is for all my Taurians, my Virgos, my Capricorns, no matter where it's at in your chart. We're going to be zeroing in on the week of November 7th to November 14th. But as always, if you're coming across this outside of that time frame, I say trust your intuition. If you're brought here for a reason, then there's going to be a message for you. Creator spirit, not bound by time or space. So I'd go ahead and watch. Of course, the big thing I want to talk about this week is today, November 7th, daylight savings time. We all get to get back that 1 hour, or, the one that's going to be taken away from us in spring, but we get to fall back now and have an extra hour. So what are you going to do with that? For me, I'm like, I'm going to maybe take a nap. But this is the first readings that I'm doing actually from my new location. I moved from southern Utah to Colorado Springs, which I consider my hometown. So I'm excited for the energy that's coming through, and it's kind of a temporary setup. So sorry for the shadows and the glares and stuff, but it'll get better. All right, well, I'm going to take a card here first from the Magic of the Unicorns. Oh my gosh. And I'm going to see what the Creator wants you to know about this week coming up. All right, Creator, for our Earth signs, what would you like them to know about this coming week, please? All right, actually, that's the one right here, right off the bat. You got number 17. Go with the flow. Love that. Dolphins. I love dolphins. And it says, relax and trust, accept what is happening. So I love that. And let's see what additional message comes with that card here. Yep, it does say life is like a river, sometimes racing and other times quiet and still. Right now, the currents of the universe are flowing in your favor, so relax, surrender, and allow the tide you are on to carry you forward. If your life feels like a rushing torrent, enjoy the exhilarating ride. However, recognize that there may be submerged rocks, eddies, or even waterfalls to negotiate, and ask your unicorn to keep a protective ball of white light around you. If your life seems to be meandering along rather slowly, accept this too as a gift. This is what you need right now, so let go of any frustrations or boredom. Don't try to push ahead. Rather, take the opportunity to relax and enjoy the peace. Look at the beauty of the world as you drift along. Overall, your guidance is to trust the universe. Your unicorn is asking you to allow the wisdom of the invisible forces of the cosmos to direct you. Know that what is happening is for the highest good. Swimming against the current would only drain your energy and inner resources. The more you trust the flow, the more your unicorn can steer you on your journey. You are being prepared for the next phase. Have faith that all is in divine right order. Yep, I love that. And it's funny because one of the cards I'm going to pull here is the Cosmic Journey Oracle, and it talked about the cosmic wisdom. So I'll be excited to see what card comes up that for you. But yeah, definitely it's saying go with the flow, no matter if it's the slow moving or the rapids or whatever it may be. Just know that everything is happening on purpose for a purpose, right? All right. I'm just going to pull some cards here from this Everyday Tarot. And we're just going to see what else the Creator wants you to know about this week. About this going with the flow. So for our Earth Signs Creator, what else do you want them to know, please? Okay. Look at those two. What else? Okay, and those two. Perfecto. All right. Yep, so you got the star here. And the star card here represents, this is your higher self, the star in the sky. And this card actually represents the Aquarian energy, which it's funny because here's all the flow, right? Go with the flow. It brings the living waters to us. And with this card, it's a message that to understand what it is you're truly thirsting for. because the living waters, you have a little bit of taste of that, and you realize all the stuff that you were searching for on the outside really wasn't what you were wanting. And I'm hearing the country song, thank God for unanswered prayers. And this has to go with this going with the flow. Really trusting that things are going to work out for your highest experience, like this card was talking about here. Because this flows out onto the land, which is your physical world, and this flows off into the waters, which is your emotional world, your spiritual world. This is also like your mind and your body, of the ego, of the physicalness, and this is about your emotions and your spiritual side. So you do have this flooding into all areas of your life. So with this water, this flooding that's going on, I just really feel it's either one or the other extreme almost. It's like it's either you feel like it's going so slow or you feel like it's rapids. And it's kind of like you don't have very much time where it's in the middle. It's like you feel like you're going to extremes. And understand that it's happening for a reason. Things are being cleared for you. Another part of the Aquarian energy is about letting the old ways go and finding new ways of doing things. And so understanding that there's cleansing and clearing that's going with it, and just trust, go with the flow of what's unfolding there for you. Yeah, because you got the Two of Swords. Swords are your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes, your expectations. And this is like, you've got these choices that are coming up, and you have one way of choosing is the human ego, fear-based, fight or flight, expectations, all of that. But you also have the moon here, which is your intuition, your higher self. The two represents that there are two of you that are having this experience within you. You have your human side and you have your spiritual side, the powerful, supernatural, eternal spirit being made of unconditional love. And the choices that are coming up, when you make it by your fear-based, conditioned expectations, that usually ends in disappointment because the external things are unstable. And so they will end up disappointing us. It's just the way the world works, But when you have the ability to connect to your higher, the eye in the sky that sees things outside of space and time and can guide you and give you information, when you connect to that, it helps you make the decisions that are for your highest good. I just realized too, this is card 17 and this is also card 17. So a lot of beautiful synchronicity with that as well. Then you got the Eight of Pentacles. Pentacles is your outside world. This is kind of like it's like you've been, I'm trying to think of the word. It's like when someone is interning for something, like an internship, but it's not the word I'm thinking of. It's, when everyone's learning a skill and they are not the master, but they're the one that is working, trying to learn that. This is kind of what it is that you're trying to master a skill in the outside world. And it is about keep going. You are mastering it. Look at all this. It's like all this knowledge and this wisdom, whether it is, in some sort of, education that you're doing it, or life experiences, whatever it may be. This is when, that you're doing these amazing, I don't want to say feats, but you are making these huge jumps in your wisdom and your knowledge. And so they said, keep going at it, go with the flow. Don't, get down on yourself going, I haven't mastered it yet. It's like you're moving towards graduation in some area of your life and you're just like, oh my God, I just want it to be now. And they're like, no, it's time. Just take your time. 17, 7 plus 1 is 8. And so here is again another, 8. It's like go with the flow. Enjoy the process. I love this one when it mentioned about, how things might be feeling like they're going slow. But enjoy the view, enjoy the process. Picture yourself in an inner tube going down a really lazy river on a beautiful day, and you're just kicked back and you have a soda or a beer or whatever it is that you enjoy with your beverage of choice, and you're just enjoying the process and enjoying the journey as you're floating down, knowing that you're going to get to your location. You can't speed up the flow of the river, and you can try to, go faster and faster, but you just wear yourself out and exhaust yourself like it talked about. So go with the flow and enjoy it. Enjoy the learning process. Celebrate everything that you've learned as you've gone along with that as well. Yeah. Because here's the Four of Cups. Cups are your emotions, right? These 3 cups, you can see how bored he is with these 3 cups. These are those external things, the outside world, that were supposed to fulfill you to make you feel whole. And you're just like, yeah, I've had them, but I'm still, hungry, and I still want something more. Like this is talking about the living waters quench your thirst for a moment, and it makes you really see what you're truly thirsty for, which is what's in this cup here. This is being offered from the Creator, from the universe. It's the, Holy Grail. It's the chalice. It's full of the unconditional love of the Creator of all things from the other side. It's what we truly thirst for. And so this, again, is this beautiful message here of understanding what it is that you truly are wanting. This beautiful spark of hope, this connection to the higher realms, to your higher purposes, allows you to make these decisions, right? This is all about connecting to the higher realms, connecting to the higher place. Keep going and learning, and as you're going along, but allow new things to come in, allow these new emotions to flow in, right? Trust that the universe is going to bring you that new, I like that new spark into your life, these new next, I would say destinations in your life, because you're going along that river, right? And so as you're going along the river, different things are happening and they're coming in for you. So pay attention, but trust that everything that's unfolding, every moment of every day, is happening on purpose, for a purpose. And then we're going to see what this cosmic journey oracle, what the message is, because it talked about, like I said, that cosmic wisdom. What's the wisdom that you wanted them to know about here? And so just give this a good shuffle. And we'll see what the final message is for this week from the Creator for you. What is the cosmic wisdom that you wanted them to know about? All right, this one right here. And you got number 8. Star seed. Star. I love that. Beautiful. Yeah, it's like that star right there. So a lot of synchronicities in this reading here. I really love it. Again, that 8 and that 8 and that 7 and 1 is 8. So a lot of 8s through here for you. And I think that's right. Let me just make sure there's... Oh, nope, there's special ones in the back. Sorry. Yep, so this is the attributes of the message for this is your soul, which is what we talked about, right? There's a blueprint, the seed, the expansion, your gifts. It says the right seeds always bloom. Just as an acorn is blueprinted to grow into a mighty oak tree, you too carry the seed of the universe within you, ready to spring forth. The word entelechy, which is E-N-T-E-L-E-C-H-Y, I might have mispronounced that, my apology. It means the fullest realization of a thing, and that's what you have within you. It's like your higher self guiding you to thrive in the greater mythic story unfolding. Your starseed has been planted, or more accurately, planeted here on Earth for a reason. Invoke your entelechy to hear more. Potential questions to ask are, what have I been seeded to do? What else can I do to nourish and water my own starseed? What are the seeds I've already planted that are ready to spring forth? What is my role in the mythic story unfolding? What greater gifts can I activate now? Where is my true home? How can I activate my cosmic DNA? So I really love that this is about really connecting within. And when you do that, when you connect to your higher self, and you understand that you're this powerful, supernatural, eternal spirit being made of unconditional love, you're so much more than the human part of you. When you do that, it just allows you to connect so more closely with the creator and spirit and the other side. And you just see just your whole life purpose, right? And you understand that you're not on this out of control drama train, that, there's no, design or purpose to life, and you're about to jump the tracks and fly off into a gorge, and, the train dramatically explodes. It's like, no, everything's happening on purpose for a purpose. I mean, that's why you can trust and how you can go with the flow as you go through this week. So a huge message of trust me, the creator says. I've got it handled, and when you can truly trust the creator and trust their timing, you do have this place of peace that comes about you, right? Because if you're in the hands and everything is more of a monorail, where the train is, the monorail, is attached to the track where it can't go flying off, and it's a smooth ride and it has all its designed and purposeful stops, then you can look at life in a whole different way, and you don't feel like a victim to life. You don't feel like life is happening to you. You understand that life is happening for you, and you can trust that. So I love that for this week for you. And just know that in addition to these readings, I also do like monthly readings for each zodiac sign. I do full moon and new moon readings and a variety of other readings. So if you haven't done so already and you want to get notified when these readings come out, just if you haven't done so, click on the subscribe button down below. And that's going to make this little bell icon pop up. And when that pops up, just click on the notification settings, and then you'll get notified when the new readings come out. So it's easy breezy. All right. Well, know that I love you dearly, and that each and every moment of every day, you are unconditionally loved by the creator of all things. All right. Well, you have an amazing week, and I'm sure I'll be talking to you soon. You take care.